Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So the race you're about to see is the final race in last night's Friday mini championship in the Copper Classics B class. It's our second championship that we've done, like I say, in the Copper Classics on Brazilian tracks, and it was an absolutely epic night. I decided not to race in the final race because I wanted to watch the action unfold and watch the leading contenders and just see who would come out on top. If at any point during the video, guys, you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to get involved in this kind of racing, perhaps consider subscribing to the channel and joining our community. The links will be in the description below. Right then, guys, without further ado, let's get on and watch this absolutely epic race unfold. And I'll see you after. Monitor. Right, get out the front. Oh! Oh! Who was that? Chris has taken some damage, heavy damage. I don't know who went into the back of him now. Chris is behind Devotee at the moment. Let's get out to the top three. We've got to keep an eye on Chris though, because he's battling for the title. He's going to go up the inside, he's going to get the inside. No, Devotee's cut him off. Oh, Devotee, come on, get out of the way for him. Oh, he's not required to, but we really want Chris up there with the at the front. Oh, Raw is proper struggling with the lift-off oversteer of the Mini. Oh, we really want Devotee to let Chris through.
Restart it and get the clutch in next time.
At the moment, it's looking good for Raw. But this championship has been so up and down. Oh, get round the corner. Oh, get round there. Oh, Chris is still behind Devotee. He's got to run this time. Chris is through. Oh, Raw and Grandpa Bear battling side by side. Brilliant racing. Don't forget that Raw and Chris are side by side in the championship with 32 points. Grandpa Bear is second with 27 points, so still up for grabs for Grandpa Bear. He needs a win and he needs Raw and Chris to drop down places. Dan Lewis is running away with it. Where's Chris? Oh, Chris is dropping back a little bit. We're going to stick with Raw and Grandpa Bear as we... Raw's trying to get up the inside in the Mini Cooper. Grandpa Bear shuts the door. Oh, they're so excited. Ah! Grandpa Bear is in the wall. And Raw, he nudges in front, but he's gone the outside. Grandpa Bear keeps it tight. Grandpa Bear again shuts the door. Raw's gone to the inside.
Oh, God. Has just done a
so exciting.
0.6.
Dan Lewis is clear. Nothing but clear track in front of him. Chris is just falling back and falling back. But this is where the main battle is. Raw and Grandpa Bear. If it stays like this, Raw will win. Chris will retain second place. And Grandpa Bear will finish in third. But this is absolutely fantastic racing, guys. This is what we come to see. Raw's moving the Mini about like unbelievably. Tremendous racing, so close to the wall, both drivers, Grandpa Bear and Chris. Definitely going to need paint jobs after this. They're just starting to close in on Dan a little bit. Grandpa Bear needs to win, and he needs Raw and Chris to maybe drop down the order just a little bit. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's still going to be very close. There's been some epic racing between these guys tonight. We've been nowhere near this. This is up the front. These guys are experienced. Yeah, brilliant racing. Brilliant racing if you're at the front of the grid. Rubbish if you're at the back, like me. I'm just checking with Chris. Yeah, he's 4 seconds behind now, but as it stands, I'm pretty sure that he will retain second place. Raw will win the championship. But Grandpa Bear is putting in a good stint here. But it's so close between them. Like tenths. Oh, Grandpa Bear's got it a little bit wrong. Oh, there's contact. Oh, Ross. That's allowed Chris to just get a little bit now. It's going to be interesting between Chris and Raw. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Abaddon. I really do appreciate that, man. Now it's really interesting because Chris and Raw are tied for the title at the moment, or tied in the championship. And this could be a decider. Grandpa Bear is clear at the moment in second, but this is the decider. This is the championship decider between Chris and Raw. And we've still got 9 minutes to go, guys.
Leader has just done a 127.4.
Oh, unbelievable racing. Oh, Raw's got it wrong again. And Chris has gone through it now. And that's completely changed the landscape of the championship. Chris is now leading. Chris by Raw by a point. And Grandpa Bear is taking great interest in this, because if these two guys end up taking themselves out and moving further down the order, then Grandpa Bear can win the championship. What racing! Sorry if I'm getting a bit excited and shouting. It's not often I'm on my own. Mrs. Metz is usually here, and she's usually down asleep by now, but I'm on my own, so I can really get excited and really get into the commentary. I know it's not Chris Rogers, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not nowhere near as good as Chris Rogers, but this is really exciting. I'm just checking with Grandpa Bear. He's really pushing now to get up to Dan Lewis, but this is where the battle is. Chris now in third place, but he's in first place with the championship. We just bring up just quickly. Oh no, I can't bring it up. I might miss something if I bring it up. Chris is now closing on Grandpa Bear, but Raw is just dropping back a little bit. He did say he was struggling with the lift-off oversteer in the Mini, and so that's proven to be. Absolutely brilliant racing though by these guys all night. I mean, there are battles down the grid, but we're going to have to stay with the top four, guys. I'm really sorry, but this is just like really, this is so exciting. Raw has dropped back 2 seconds now. Chris is closing in on Grandpa Bear, but he's all he's got to do is finish just above, just in front of Raw, and he'll take the championship on the night. Dan Lewis again is in front. Impeccable display by Dan. Grandpa Bear is right there though. He's pushing for the win. And if something does happen to Chris and Raw, like if Raw gets back on terms with Chris, if something does happen, they take each other out, it'll be Grandpa Bear that walks off with the golden wave from Metz. Congratulations from the Metz. The Metz Sim Pub Friday night champion. Drew was our first Friday night champion, but we're definitely going to be witnessing a new champion tonight.
The track temperature is increasing. It's
Let's
now
get back with Raw.
Celsius.
He's closing back in on Chris. We've still got 6 minutes to go, guys. Anything can still happen. It really is. It's this close for the title. for the championship. The World Friday Night Met Sim Pub Copper Classics B Mini Championship. We're gonna have a little quick look down the field, guys, because it's not fair. But like the end of the day, just posted. Kim, like, you know, but honestly, this is where the battle is, guys. Raw just getting it a little bit wrong again around that tight hairpin. This is properly exciting. Who are you cheering for in the chat, guys? Who are you cheering for? I'm just cheering for good, solid racing. And this has been fantastic. Grandpa Bear has really put in a stint. He's closed right up on Dan now. Chris is 4 seconds behind Grandpa Bear. And Raw is literally only a second and a half behind Chris.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
As you said, Jim, there are 5 minutes to go. It's still all to play for. That hairpin's really been the undoing of Raw in this. He's really struggled with that. But he's pulling Chris back. He's pulling it back. Grandpa Bear still searching for the win. He wants to win bad. He's going to be very, very close. We're back with Raw. Brilliant racing. We've got to stay with Raw because this is where the battle is. This is for the... You think? I don't know if he's bottling it. I just think Raw's really closing in. I think Chris knows he's only got to just finish ahead of Raw to take the championship. But look at Grandpa Bear. He's literally 4 attempts back of Dan now. And we've got back markers coming up. This might have an impact on where the championship goes, guys. We've got to keep an eye on that. We've got to keep an eye on Grandpa Bear and Dan. Back markers are going to come into play with 3.5 minutes to go of the last race of the championship. Oh, look at this. Grandpa Bear, he's having a look up the inside and closing the door. Grandpa Bear keeps it tight. He's keeping it tight.
Air and track temperatures are
Dan's
rising.
got better traction out.
25. The track temperature.
Oh my God, now Raw's right on top of Chris. I can't look. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to look at. Brilliant racing by these guys. Oh, Chris got great traction out of that chicane. Now is his turn with the back marker. Is the back marker? No, the back marker keeps out of the way. Very respectful there. Now Raw's got to contend with the back marker. Raw switches to the inside. Oh, the back marker does get out of the way. But it does cost Raw a bit of time there. Grandpa Bear swarming all over Dan. Brilliant racing by the top 4 here. .26.6, brilliant. It is a great lap. Right, we're gonna stay with Raw now because this is where it's going to be decided.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes
There's
to
2
go.
minutes to go in the championship. Oh, I'm hoarse. Oh, Raw almost gets it wrong, but rescues it. He rescues it. Oh, I think Raw might have shot his bolt. He's just dropped back now. He's a second and a half back. Chris is looking good to win the championship. Grandpa Bear has just stolen the lead from Dan Lewis. He's having a final say. look, oh my God, it's getting so... Oh no, Raw's got it all wrong. That's it, I think. Man has just taken... Oh my, this is unbelievable racing, guys. Chris now, I think, is pretty much safe for the title. Raw just struggling through that chicane. He struggled with them all night. Grandpa Bear and Dan Lewis in front. Chris now has only just got to coast it in. He'll take the championship. This is unbelievable. What an unbelievable last race, guys. Oh God, I'm getting a sore throat. I need a drink. I need to lie down. I need a bait. Grandpa Bear again is looking up the inside. Dan shuts the door. Oh, this is unbelievable. If Dan had to come in late, I could have he'd definitely be in a shout for a shout at the title. But unbelievable scenes at the Salvador Street circuit. Dan starts drifting it around the last hairpin. Yeah, this looks pretty much like your championship winner, Chris. Grandpa Bear put up a huge battle. The battle between Raw and Chris, all race long, absolutely riveting viewing. I'm so glad I was not racing this, and I witnessed. Nothing says I need. I'm so glad that I wasn't racing, and I got to witness this epic battle. Brilliant racing from the top four there, absolutely brilliant. Oh, incredible. Oh, oof. I'm pretty sure that Chris will take the win now in the championship. Let's head over. Let's start putting in the points. I'll put in the points, but what an epic race. Oh my God. And Lewis with the win. Brilliant win there by Dan. He came under a lot of pressure from Grandpa Bear at the end there. Grandpa Bear, second, picks up 9 points for his efforts. Chris Collison, third, takes the last podium. Oh dear, I'm out of breath. 8 points. Raw, gallant. Unbelievable effort by Raw there. 7 points. Unbelievable. Well, what can I say? A big, massive thumbs up and a handshake to Chris Collison, THR. He gets the massive Mets shout out for the latest Friday night champion. Drew last week, a little bit of a runaway leader last week and a runaway winner, but this week, so exciting to have 3 people at the end there, absolutely just going at it, hammer and tongs to try and get the win. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, that would be great. I mean, honestly, that was just incredible. That honestly, it's such a great. I mean, I've got to mention Dan, who didn't start the races. Like, I think he only came in like the second or third race, maybe the second race. So if he'd started the first race, he would have been way up there, because he was the races that Dan was in. He was so consistent. I think he had a couple of wins. I'm not entirely sure. Let me have a quick look. So Dan Lewis, if he had been there from the start, there would have been 4 of them. Yeah, look, the last 2 races, Dan. I think he came in on the third race. So Dan Lewis went 5 points, 10 points, 10 points. So if Dan Lewis had been there, he would have been well in this battle. Absolutely epic. Honestly, guys, I can't thank you. I'm disappointed that Chris didn't have a collision. Oh, honestly, guys, that was absolutely epic racing. I'm done for the night. I mean, the lobby can stay open. If you guys want to carry on racing tonight, by all means, you crack on. But I'm done for the night, because I'm like, I've gone from such a low, being crashed out for the first few races and not really enjoying enjoying the stream to being absolutely on cloud 9 with that last race. Absolutely epic, guys. Really, really epic. Yeah. What can I say? Like, let's leave the stream on a high. That was brilliant racing, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you watch this back on replay and you like this kind of content, guys, we do this kind of thing every night. We have really good races. Probably not quite as exciting as that, but yeah, it's brilliant. It's a massive high. If you like this kind of content, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Join our community. The links are in the Discord description below. We're 450 strong on our Discord, and it's a very active Discord as well. We'd be glad to have you. Guys, it's been an absolutely epic last race. Thank you for raising my spirits. To Raw, Dan, Grandpa Bear and Chris. Superb racing. And to the rest of the people that have been racing tonight, thank you very much for supporting the stream, coming out racing. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.